If you're joining us again, my name is Dala Alfonso, and this is Private Transformation Minutes and day 24 of our 30-day journey to developing a strong positive mental attitude. Today, we are going to be discussing staying steadfast or persistence. What does it mean to be persistent or to stay steadfast? It simply means to stay committed, to stay loyal, to stay focused, unhinged, dedicated to a specific assignment, even if things seem difficult. It's about not quitting. It's about not giving up, irrespective of surmounting difficulties or challenges on your way. Being persistent is a very, very fundamental key to staying successful. As a matter of fact, it's a very, very important element that you must develop. It's a mindset, it's an attitude, it's a way of thinking, it's a way of being in order for you to become successful. Now, forget about success if you are not persistent. Forget about success if you're unwilling to stay steadfast. Why? Because on the journey to your desired destination, you will hear no a lot. You will hear that will not work a lot. You will hear that cannot fly a lot. But the only person that can help you stay on course is the very person that is sitting in your seat right now. Yes, I'm talking about you. You are the only person that can drive your vision from beginning to completion. Nobody else can do that for you. Everybody is there to give you support, but not everybody will give you support when you need it. Now, let me give you a very simple thing to remember. Number one, all successful people are habitually persistent. Get that in your mind. Every successful person is habitually persistent. They stay on course no matter what happens. Number two, that you must also remember is that every successful person assumes no means later or another time. No is not in the dictionary. When a person says no, a persistent person understands that it means not now, or there is still things that need to be done in order for this to fly. Now, let me talk to you about why people don't persist or why people give up easily. And I want you to look at specific projects, specific goals, tasks, or things that you've ever worked on and ask yourself if this is you. Number one, the reason why a lot of people give up is because of denial, meaning that somewhere along the line, somewhere on your journey to success, somebody said no. They denied you They denied approving something that you wanted to do. Being denied of something is one way that a lot of people give up. People tend to give up when denied. Number two, people tend to give up in the midst or in the face of surmounting difficulty, meaning they've come across a difficult situation and they don't know how to get around it, and so they give up. That is another attribute why people give up. Number three, people give up because of dead ends. They've come to a point they can't think of a way through that obstacle. It's not because someone is stopping them from moving forward, but they've just reached a dead end. And this could be a mental block. It could be anything. Have you ever thought about sitting down to write a book and then you have this writer's block and you don't even know how to start? You're sitting down and staring at this blank sheet and then you just give up. You see, whatever it is that is challenging you must never get you to that point where you give up on your dreams, because dead ends too often lead people to give up on being persistent. Number four, diminishing support, meaning that, when things were great, when things are looking good, you had your cheerleaders there saying, hey, you can do this, we believe in you, and all of that. Then all of a sudden, when the tire hits the road, all the folks who are standing behind you have just disappeared. Now, that is one reason why a lot of people give up, because they've put their energy, on just that moral support. So a lot of people give up when they face diminishing support. Another reason why people give up is when they come to a point where they feel internally discouraged. So discouragement, diminishing support, dead ends, difficulties, and just plain denial of something you want to do a lot of times will lead people to just give up on their dreams. But people who are determined, who are dogged, who are committed, who are sold out, who say, I am loyal to this cause and I am never going to give up, are individuals who have developed the core habit of just being being committedly sold out to that assignment, whatever it is, that come rain, come high waters, come hell, and whatever challenge might be thrown my way, I am staying persistent, I am staying on course, I am staying steadfast to this task. Those are the only people that come about the fulfillment of their dreams, no matter what it is that happens. Now, let me ask you these core questions. There are certain habits that people who are steadfast will always develop. And I want you to look at these and ask yourself if that is you. Now, Benjamin Franklin said something very important that I want to throw in here. Benjamin Franklin said, energy and persistence will conquer anything. Energy and persistence will conquer anything that you throw in a person's way. So think about persistence in that light. Now, here are things that persistent people, or here are habits that persistent people will develop. Number one, a person who is persistent is that person who has been consumed by their dream or consumed by their vision. It is all they think about night and day. Every time they're engaged, all they're thinking about is that vision, that assignment, that task, that thing that they want to accomplish. It has consumed them. Has your vision consumed you yet? If you give up on things easily, it means that you have not reached to that point where you have been consumed by your dreams, where nothing else matters but the fulfillment of that assignment. Number two, people who are persistent, who are steadfast, who are dogged to their task, are people who have a burning desire to succeed. I mean, it's not just being consumed by that vision, but they want to succeed in life no matter what it is. Number three, these are people who have developed a level of confidence in themselves, so that when somebody outside says, no, that will not work, they understand where that person is coming from, because they know that person doesn't get what they're saying, or that person might not have seen what they're saying, or they understand that there's more work to be done. They have an absolute level of internal confidence, and so they never give up on their dreams. Number four, there are people who are always ready and willing to adjust. Look, it is critical for you to understand that you must always have to adjust from time to time, because they're willing to make all the necessary changes that are required in order for them to handle that season of their life. Meaning they just don't give up because things aren't working right now. So they make the necessary adjustments. They make the necessary adaptation that is required for that season, so that they will be able to, forge forward until what they really anticipate and desire can come to fruition. Number four, these are individuals who are committed to personal development, meaning that they are sold out to personal growth. They just don't give up. They understand that in order for me to be successful, in order for me to become all that I dream to be, it is imperative, it is important, it must become habitual for me to constantly build myself up. Now, if you notice, over the last 23 episodes, we've talked about different elements that are required, different attributes that you need to build up in order for you to become that person who has an attitude for success. Now, one of those sessions that we discussed was being committed to personal development just a few days ago. So this is important. You must be a committed person to personal development. Once you do that, in the face of surmounting difficulty, you'll find out that you will still remain persistent. Number six, these are individuals who are sold out to mentorship. They understand that there will be challenges. They're not willing to reinvent the wheel. They understand that from time to time, I just have to connect with somebody who is willing to guide me along the line. Maybe I'm going about it the wrong way. Maybe I am doing things out of scope. Maybe I'm doing things, backwards. They will always go back to their guides. They are committed to learning. They are committed to mentorship. They are committed to being guided along that path. Now, let me ask you these questions. Is that you? If that is not you, then it means that there's work to do. For you to become successful in life, it is very, very important. It is very, very imperative for you to be committed to a life of persistence, staying steadfast to your goal. Because without steadfastness, success is an illusion. So once again, thank you so much for joining me for another moment of Private Transformation Minutes. This is Dala Alfonso, as usual, broadcasting live from Omaha, Nebraska, and we are almost there. We are almost there. If you've not been a part of this series from the beginning, I want to challenge you to go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel right now at Private Transformation on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram. Follow us on social media so that you can be able to learn the things that we are doing. Yes, you may not be available all the time, but a subscription guarantees that every time a new material gets posted out, it will be waiting for you in your inbox. All right, take advantage of the fact that this is free right now. So we just want to be a blessing to you from wherever it is that you're joining us. And again, as I said earlier, if you're just joining us for the first time, please go ahead and leave a comment. Tell me where you're watching from and how these broadcasts have been helpful to you. We would appreciate your feedback. All right. So I will look forward to being with you again tomorrow as we continue our journey to developing a strong, positive mental attitude. And do not forget, go ahead, share this, share this, share this. I can't say that enough. Go ahead and share this with your friends so that they also can be able to benefit, because the people that you surround yourself with are often a determinant of who you are. So if you want to be successful, surround yourself with people who think like you and are successful like you. See you tomorrow. Have a fantastic evening.